Hey all, so viewer asked me to give my thoughts on the new Savage Revel? I don't know, it's lever spelled backwards. Let's get into it. Now, if you like this content, like, sub, shares, all that good stuff, I really appreciate it. Also down below, coupon codes and merch that helps support the channel. So, the new Savage lever action, I think they're calling it the Revel, I'm just going to say Revel. But anyway, what is it? Well, that's pretty much it. It's a lever action put out by Savage. It's a takedown model, which is kind of neat. And I think they're right now offering 2 different versions and 3 different calibers. They're offering it in 17 HMR, 22 long rifle, and I think 22 Magnum. So a nice selection there. Obviously, the masses are going to gravitate towards the 22 long rifle, as would I. But it's nice seeing it offered in different calibers. It's neat to see some competition for Henry because while I have one of those little 22 Henry lever actions and it's done all right, Henry's quality control, well, let's just say sometimes it just doesn't do it for me. But it is nice to see some competition, and honestly, it looks like a really nice put together rifle. I've not really heard a lot of negative things about Savage. They seem to put together an all right product. I like the takedown feature, especially, someone maybe small game hunting or something like that, a backpacking gun. Get one of those in 22 Magnum. Seems pretty easy to take down. I think it looks like, honestly, it's like kind of like taking down an AR where you pop out 2 pins and then you just pull it apart. So that's a really nice feature. I guess if I had to come up with a few negative things, it'd be one, it's not threaded barrel, which more and more people are getting suppressors. So that'd be neat to see a threaded barrel version. And there's no, I don't think there's any, from what I saw, I don't think there's any sling mounts or anything like that. So that's kind of a shame because, again, small game hunting, something like that, that'd be a nice feature to have. Even at the range, sometimes it's nice just to be able to sling the rifle over your shoulder rather than having to find a place to set it down. And then finally, and this is kind of most 22 lever actions that I've ever seen don't do this, but it'd be really nice to have seen a loading gate. Looks like you just load it from the tube like you would, a Marlin or a Henry or anything else out there. But I do know, I think I've seen at least one gun that was a 22 long rifle lever action that loaded from a loading gate. So it'd been really nice to have seen that, but, I'm sure it's complicated and probably would have increased the price of the gun. So overall, I think it's pretty cool. It'd be neat to see like a tactical version. I know that's kind of the new fad, the last few years is like the tactical modern lever gun, with M-lock and all that kind of stuff, and adjustable stock and rails for red dots and slings and all that good stuff. So it'd be really neat to see a tactical version at some point, but it is nice that they kind of came out, it looks like they came out with 2 different versions, one that's a little bit simpler and then one that's a little more fancy. So it would be neat to see more versions that, just for the tactical crowd. Like I said, it's kind of fun shooting a tactical lever gun. I've shot 1 or 2, and they are kind of fun because, hey, you know what? The lever gun is a very American firearm. Very, we think of the Old West, you think of, the 6-shooter and the lever action. So it's pretty cool to see that lever actions, even in 2024, are still, they're still putting out new ones. So it'd be pretty cool to see a modern one. But yeah, overall, really, really kind of a cool gun, and not really anything big that I think sticks out at me and says, it wouldn't be a bad gun. So I might end up picking one up. Hell, I might even replace my little Henry with it, just because I think at the end of the day, I'd rather have a Savage over a Henry. But feel free to put down below what you think. Let me know what you think of it, if you've got one or are going to get one. And have a good day.